time. And one of the things that I love about Brandon is his friendship has been just rock solid from day one. All through our lives, from the time we got to the island to now, he's always been there. And one of the things that I was thinking about today is just that I have an utmost respect for you, Brandon. And I had respect before you started pursuing grace, but after watching you pursue grace with the patience and the tenacity and the wisdom, I have even more respect for you. And I know your friendship means so much to me, but I believe that not only are you a good friend, but I believe you're going to be an awesome husband. And you're going to be an awesome father. And I'm so happy for you guys. And it's just it's a blessing to see God's faithfulness through this. It's been difficult. I can't even imagine from the time I met Sharon and the time we were married, 7 months. And then I look at my Brandon and I'm like, man, and that's where the respect comes from. Just absolute patience and trusting the Lord on it. I know that you probably had days where I don't know.
Oh, many days.
And many days, but man, you were faithful. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you as well, Grace. I know Brandon very well, and he's a great man. So I'm excited to watch you guys grow together. So, all right.
Like any good millennial, when I was asked to do this, I looked it up online. One of the things you're not supposed to do is to have notes. And I was like, no, not gonna have notes. But when you live here long enough, when you live in a place like Whale Pass, you get a pretty good eye for people who are going to make it, people who aren't going to make it. And over the years, you see people come, you see people go, you see people last. And Brandon was one of the people that proved me wrong. You know, Whale Pass is a hard and it's an inconvenient place to live. Greg Cook told me one time it's a full-time job just to live here, and then you got to have a full-time job. But I've known Aaron for a long time. Him and I have been friends for, let's see, over 20 years now.
So like 8 years old is when I met.
Yeah, over 20 years now. It's been a long time. It's been a great friendship. And I was really excited when I heard that he was going to be moving to Whale Pass and he was going to be bringing one of his ministry friends with him. And I will never forget the day when I walked down the hill to see Aaron and meet his new friend, and Brandon looked like he had just entered a new planet. He was wide-eyed and didn't say much, and Erica asked me when I got back to the house, like, what do you think of Aaron's new friend? And I'm like, he's not going to make it. But not only did he last, we struck up a friendship. It's a friendship that I value greatly. He is by far the closest thing I've ever had to a brother. I had 2 younger sisters, but Brandon is my brother, and he's family. Even though our lives and upbringings have been very different, he and I have a lot in common, a lot of the same likes, a lot of the same dislikes, and so there's a lot of common ground that even I think still can surprise us sometimes, that we have that mutual, that common ground, even though we come from totally different walks of life. Brandon has a sense of adventure and a willingness to try things that many people lack. I found that the older I get, the more I'm astounded by people who are afraid of trying new things, and Brandon is not afraid to try new things. So I really respect that of him. Even though he didn't have to move away for a small period of time, when he had the opportunity to come back, he jumped on it and came back to Whale Pass. So not only did he manage to survive that first winter that he was here, but he came back for more. So there have been times when my life has been difficult. There have been times when he's been there for me. He's prayed for me. He's supported me. He's loaned me money when I needed it. He's given me advice even when I didn't ask for it. But he's always been there.